is to find length of the longest valid source string. So let's read the question very carefully. So you are given a string word and an array of a string forbidden. So yeah, a word and array of a string. Okay, a string is valid if none of its source strings present in forbidden. Okay, return the length of the longest valid source string of the string word. Okay, longest valid source string from the given word. Okay, and what is valid string now? I think you understood. So a string is valid only if there is no source string present in it that can be in forbidden array. Okay. So first I'll talk about my approach, then I'll discuss about the intuition behind that. So my approach is through dynamic programming. So what I'll do is I'll loop through all the indexes in the word and I'll loop from the first character till the last character, and in between, like if I am at ith index, then I'll find out the longest substring from j to I, like the longest substring till that ith position, which can be a valid source string, right? And for all the I'll do the same, and wherever the valid source string till I will be the longest, that length will be returned. So that is my approach. And yeah, I'll take an advantage from the previous calculated length. So yeah, so here this is the approach, this is the main approach which I am talking about. So if I am at ith index, then I'll find out the minimum forbidden source string till j to I. Why I'm looking at minimum forbidden source string? So let's take an example for this source string, and I am looking till b. Then what I have to do is I have to find out any source string possibility will be that can be in forbidden string. So here there is none, because till b there is no. We have forbidden as AAA and CB. CB is not present, AAA is not present. Sorry, till b. So yeah, they are present, but till b there is nothing present. But here AAA is present. Till A, I am finding out forbidden a string. So string till this last character, till this ith character only, right? So till the ith character, I have AAA as a forbidden string. And since AAA is forbidden string, so I am writing AAA is this. And I have to make sure that AAA should not be present in the valid source string. AAA is present in that source string, then that source string will not be a valid source string. You know. Okay. So here till this is forbidden. So it's written here. But to make sure that it is a valid source string, I will remove the first character from that forbidden source string. So anything behind that first character will also be removed automatically. So all these are removed just to avoid this AAA, right? To avoid this AAA, just A will be considered. So A will be considered after looking at AAA. So and then AAA will be considered. Why AAA will be considered? Okay, so this will be considered because of the previous calculation. So in previous calculation, we have AA, and I'm just including the current ith character. So this is included. And out of these two options, I have to find out the minimum of these two. Minimum of these two is, the minimum length of these two is double A, and double A will be the final substring till this I is equal to 6, I is equal to 5 position. So this ith position, double A is the length of maximum substring that can be valid, right? So I have done this from I is equal to 0 to I is equal to 7. So let's go through this. I is equal to 0, we have C. Okay, so here there is no previous values. So in previous we have just 0, there is no substring. So then just C is present. C is not in forbidden. So yeah, there is nothing comma, nothing as comma, and C is, can just be written here. And then CB is present in forbidden. So avoiding first character, and B can be the answer. But again, I have to consider the previous one as well. So till previous value, we have C, and I have appended B. Okay. So let's write it as something like this. Okay. Then this will be more clear. Okay. So one is, right. So I'm appending the previous values, right? So this is the previous and this is the pending. Okay, let's come to I is equal to 2. For I is equal to 2, we have CBA as the source string from from I is equal to 0 to like from 0th index to I is equal to 2. And out of CBA, we do not have any forbidden source string till A. So CBA will be without any forbidden source string till A. And then I'm considering the last source string. So last string is B plus the current character. B plus A or CBA. Which one is the which one has minimum length? So BA is minimum length. B plus A, BA is minimum. Okay. Then I'm coming to I is equal to 3. Here I'm doing the same thing. Okay. I'm having no forbidden and the last value plus A, right? So out of these two, BA is minimum. Okay. So this is till now clear. We are having dynamic programming that is set. So the same thing we are doing here as well. So you can look into the implementation. So we will do it. In the last, we will illustrate it the better way. And okay, let's look at the constant. So the constant is given something like the length of the word is 10 to the power 5. Okay. This is kind of a standard one. And the length of forbidden is 10 to the power 5. What is this means? This means that the count of these strings that are forbidden can be of order 10 to the power 5. Right? Here, how much is the count? It's 3, but it can go to 10 to the power 5. So the count of that string can be 10 to the 5. And again, let's look at the next one, which is very interesting. So here the length of every forbidden string will be less than or equal to 10. Okay, so this length cannot exceed 10. Okay, so out of all the forbidden string like D, E, L, E, E, so here the maximum length cannot exceed 10. So D is good, its value is 2, it's 2, it's 1. Yeah, similarly, it can be 10, but cannot be 11 or 12, something like that. Okay, got it. So I'll make use of this length. So to make use of it, what I'll do, okay, so let's come to the task which I had. So I think this one, so if we look into this, so here two things we are doing. We are looking into the previous calculation. It's easy, it's just dynamic programming. But the next thing is to find out the substring till ith position, which is in forbidden sourcing. So triple A is forbidden sourcing, triple A is forbidden sourcing, CB is forbidden sourcing, CBA, there is no forbidden string till A, so just writing everything. So to find out this sourcing, I can, the trivial approach will be to look through all the forbidden string, and that will be 10 to the 5, and look into them and find out like until all the characters. Okay, so that I can do. But to make use of this constant, what I'll do is I'll just look through the length from 1 to 10, because 10 is the maximum length. So for that, what I'm doing is I'm just looping from till for the sourcing till ith. For sourcing till index I, what I'm doing is I'm looping from I minus 9 to I. Yeah, it will be 0, it should not be placed. So from I minus 9 to I am looping. So the sourcing will be j to I, and here the sourcing is calculated this way, j, and this is the length, j minus I plus 1. And if that sourcing is present in forbidden set, so I have made the set out of forbidden values, right? Okay, and if something is, if that sourcing is present in the forbidden, then I am updating forbidden match, and this should be minimum. Like if here let's suppose if this is also in forbidden sourcing, okay, so then this will be the match. This should not be a match, this is incorrect, right? So the a smaller forbidden match will be considered. That's why minimum is taken care of, right? And once it is done, forbidden match is find out. So I'm just removing the first character of that forbidden match, and I am taking advantage of previous calculated value, and then I'm finding out the result will be like the maximum valid sourcing for all the possible I. So since I is coming from looping from 0 to n, and yeah, finally you have to find out the result. Okay, I'll I'll post this answer, this solution in the description, so you can look into that. Okay, let's submit this. I hope, yeah, this is accepted. So thanks a lot, guys. I think you good this in tuition. I am using dynamic programming, and I am using set here, and then I am using yeah, just normal array iteration and all. Yeah, just you have to find out the intuition behind it. You have to find out, you have to divide the problem into a smaller sub problem, and then obviously you can solve it easily. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching.